Amherst Historic Preservation Commission meeting for February 20th, 2024. Can I get a roll call, please?
Mancuso,
Present.
Amplement,
Present.
Swartz,
Here.
Waterman Culpa, Hershey, Kenzie.
Here.
For the town, Fidel here, Quinn,
Here.
Robshaw, Howard. Oh, and Waterman Culpa again. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so we have the January 9th, 2024 minutes to look over and approve. I'll give everyone a few minutes to review because we got these a little late today. So if everyone wants to take 3-4 minutes to look through them.
Are they the same as before?
Yes.
Or were they changed?
Have been changed.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I didn't have any issue with that's fine.
Okay.
I saw mine.
I usually only send something if there's something, yeah.
The ones posted online and the ones sent to you in email are the same, so unchanged.
Okay. Anyone have any comments or changes? Nope. If not, can I have a motion to approve?
Motion. Good. I'll make a motion to approve the January 9th, 2024 minutes.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Motion carries 6-0. All right, let's move on to new business. Item number 1, we have 22 Chateau Terrace local landmark designation. I'll just give us a quick summary. I presented in front of town board on February 5th, I believe the date was. Yes. Yes. And they made a determination to take a vote on the February 26, 2024 meeting. And in the meantime, they asked me for one piece of information, which was a period of significance for the property. I sent that along to James and Kate to look at. I don't know if do you want me to read it?
See it.
Okay.
Did you send it?
Like about 4 o'clock today. Yeah, 3:30, 4 o'clock today. Okay.
Do you have it? I can bring it up on my phone and read it.
Yeah, bring it up. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, it's up. So just real quickly, the Amherst Town Board required a period of significance be set for 22 Chateau Terrace pertaining to the landmark designation application before the Town Board. The period of significance for 22 Chateau Terrace shall be the 1920s and 1940s. All original exterior building materials appear to be extant with minor patches of repairs that have been applied in the past 100 years. The lack of alterations keeps the structure whole within the period of significance and furthers the justification for local landmarking. Is there anything we want to add or change to that?
Did I have 1920s to 40s in my?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I had.
Yes.
All right. I'm wondering why I did to the 40s. Trying to think of that rationale. Why didn't I just do the year it was built?
1925, I believe.
Well, irregardless,
Maybe it was part of the overall neighborhood?
it's probably what the. I wrote that a really long time ago.
Mhm.
probably, I probably got it from the survey work that had been done.
Okay. I have built in 1920.
Yeah, I don't know why I extended it to 40.
Should we alter?
Let me do some research. If you want to move on and we can revisit this in a couple minutes. I don't want to waste everyone's time.
Okay, so we'll keep this item
Yeah, let me just look at
open.
Chris, and we'll come back to it.
Thank you. All right, we'll move on to item number 2. The local landmark plaques for the Hassauer House in Richfield. So Mary Lou, I reached out to you and you confirmed that the owner is amenable to having a plaque affixed to the property at 38
Yes.
Richfield, yeah?
Yes.
So I would like to ask legal to draft some sort of agreement, is non-binding, obviously, but just some sort of what the boundaries are for the installation of this plaque. You know, it's a gift being given by the town, and that they agree to display it or something to that effect. Thank you. Thanks, Nora. I had back and forth with Norm about the Hassauer House. You know, we're unsure if we want to move forward at this point.
Yes, the owner is planning to wants to paint the exterior and wants to do some window work. And she was hesitant to accept the plaque at this time.
Okay.
And display it until that work gets done. She does understand that that house is historic, and any work done to the exterior would have to come back through with a certificate of appropriateness application. So she understands that. She just was not willing at present to accept the plaque and put it up.
Okay. No, that's perfectly understandable.
Brian, can
Yep.
I request that planning send the owner of 1000 North Forest a letter confirming that they are a local landmark and the procedure for what would need to be done for exterior modifications as they approached me and now they've approached someone else.
Okay.
So, you know,
Just a
just to make sure that it's in writing what the process is, so that it makes it as easy for them as possible to come to us for a certificate of appropriateness.
Okay. Do you want that to be a communication from the commission or from the planning department?
What do you want to do?
it's a
Planning or Historic Preservation Commission?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Just so that they've mentioned they want modifications, and so that they have the right
Formative.
procedure, so that they maybe even a link to or something, or a web address for the certificate of appropriateness form.
the original.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it, James, were you able to find anything on the original designation, 1999?
So, yeah, glad you asked. I was not able to find, yeah, I'm not. I was not able to find the original file for this designation for 1000 North Forest, Hassauer House. The designation was done in 1999, so I have to do some more digging, but the most information I could find on the character of the house and the kind of the information on what it
it's in
would be
the survey.
designated for is in this survey.
Yep.
I can bring that up for us if that's what you're looking to reference.
Not right now.
Okay.
That's okay. Thank you.
But yes, that's the most information I have for you guys right now.
Okay. Would we like request that from the clerk's office, or is there an official procedure that we need to file?
I need to inquire with the clerk's office to see what they have. Any designation that was formally done would be filed with their office according to code. So I have to do a little digging with them, but it wasn't in my typical files that I store for the planning or
Okay.
the Historic Preservation Commission.
All right. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Go ahead. Norm. Yeah.
Comment to follow up on what Kate was suggesting, I believe, but on that particular Hassauer House at 1000 North Forest, I think the request was to send a letter to that owner just to advise them the procedure, is that correct? Yeah, I think that's a,
response to them asking multiple times
yeah.
about,
yeah,
What do they do?
that's good. She's confused, and well, I shouldn't say she's confused, but she's concerned about the process, and not sure how long she's had the home, but I think that kind of help is beneficial, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. I'm going to move on to number 3. Do I need to take any action on this? I think we're gonna consider, because we do have, I should say, we're gonna consider a different property as opposed to the Hassauer House, because we have that plaque scheduled to be manufactured. I don't know if somebody wants to look at the list. Is there another house on the list that we, or was there anyone else that you contact? I should say that first, because you guys went out and actually spoke to some people. Was there any other getting positive reactions from any of the other owners?
I don't have that list.
That's okay. I think there's only, 21 properties on it.
My one had, that she appeared here, had a plan.
Okay.
The other one was owned by a very large corporation. Say I
Understood. Okay. Okay. Let me review the list and see, make some recommendations about what could work. I know Sue Palmer, the former chair, reached out to me and had a couple recommendations.
Oh, I have a Great Harlem Roadhouse, but that's part of the park school.
Okay.
That would be a great place.
I had the Mill Street, St. Mary's, and I also had the Mennonite house that's now part of the bank. Both of those do not have a plaque, so I can follow up with.
The
Yeah.
bank might want to.
Yeah, actually, that'd be great. Yeah, if you could follow up on those two.
which bank? Mennonite? No,
The bank is part of the Mennonite
yeah,
house.
on Main?
Yes,
Yeah,
on Main.
I already talked to Isklo Development at David Chiaza, and they have one for that building. They have a plaque.
They have a plaque?
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
I have the list.
Do you mind if I look at it really quick? Thank you. Sue had mentioned Young's Road.
The CCB property.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if that's appropriate.
Why? Just asking.
Or not appropriate, sorry. If they'd be willing. I mean, we can ask.
Oh, I think,
Yeah.
I think they would be.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they're very, very proud to have the last standing house on Young Road between Maine and what is it, Sheridan? I mean,
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of people who would see it.
Is that the one with the porch and the window?
and they've accomplished all the work that they came to us for.
Yeah.
A lot of them
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that they'd be amenable.
Yeah, I
if someone
can't
wants to
remember
reach
her
out.
name,
Country
but
Club of Buffalo?
No.
No.
It's they golf.
Where is
They
that?
go
I don't know.
they golf.
Looking through the list here. It's not on here. It's not on here.
Is it landmarked?
Yes. Yes, they come to us for certificates of appropriateness. Do any of you guys have the address on Young Road near Maine of the homeowner who has been to us several times?
57?
58 is not on his list.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
that is a local landmark. Right? 50, oh, it is, right there. 58 long. Thank you very much, Brian.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Right here.
Sorry
So
about that.
What is with the notes?
Was Mary Lou, does that say that they do have a plaque already at 58 Youngs? Is that what I can't.
Oh,
Yeah,
nine?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Um,
Number 12.
Oh, number 12, I'm sorry. Yes, they have a plaque and I saw it.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. All right. Give me a chance to review the list and make another recommendation. The other thing we could do is create another plaque for the street furniture. We already have one that's not up. Maybe we do something else, a second.
Or maybe we just landmark some more stuff and hold a plaque.
Just landmark.
Just have them
Have
have
it.
them print the
Yeah.
base and
Yeah.
then hold off on the little placard that goes on it. And then we'll just landmark some stuff this year.
There you go.
Real quick, can we just make sure our mics are on, just so the audience members that we do have can hear? Thank you.
Thanks, James. Okay. I'll move on to item
3.
number 3. 2024 CLG grant submission. Kate and I had a quick conversation about this item.
And we talked to Angela about it as well.
And we talked to our new liaison, Angela Marinucci. Is that the? Yeah, she's the town board liaison assigned to historic preservation. So we had a discussion with her about it. I also, so the idea is to write a grant to create historic preservation guidelines and standards that we could use in our decision-making process. I did speak with a local firm that's their specialty is historic preservation, and they had a positive reaction about applying to something like this in the price range that we were talking about.
Good.
So there is some legwork that Kate and I need to do. I think I saw also that we would loop in Jeff to this. Yeah. So I don't know if we want to create a working session with the three of us.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's all, three of us, figure out when we can have a Zoom session. That's fine with 3. We don't need, if we only have 3,
We're okay.
yeah, because we won't have a
We
quorum.
won't have a quorum.
Right. So we can have a working session with less than a quorum amount of people. That's okay. In the past, no. In the past, legal counsel has joined the meeting in my previous working sessions. So I would also, invite you to that working session, Nora. We probably need to meet in the next, I would say, week to 10 days because the deadline is
End of March.
end of March. So we need to get some work done if we're going to hit this deadline.
We need Angela to respond to us that, yes, the town board would like us to pursue this on their behalf because they're the ones that actually do the submission.
That's true.
And we need to talk to her about the ballpark estimate that
Okay.
that you were able to secure.
So I'll reach back out to Angela. Confirm that.
Is there, for selecting a firm, is there any competitive process that the town has to follow for?
Sure.
members? Yeah.
I'm assuming that it's professional services and therefore it doesn't need to be bid out.
Depends on the price, but yes, we'll have to follow the town procurement policies, which would probably of the service nature. So, but again, we'll have to get a final amount on what that grant is, and then I can make a better judgment.
Can you send along the limits, James, the procurement?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks, Dan. You're probably right, I think. That's my hunch. I'll check there first.
Just so I have a sense of what's involved with the RFP process for the town.
This is for the investigation or research into the, up there it says CLG submission. We're on to the Chateau.
No.
No. So
I don't understand that.
sorry. Yep. Sorry, Norm. So what we want to do is create historic design guidelines that will help our decision-making process. We'll get some archetypes, some methods of preservation, some or means and methods and things like that. That's what this document. That's the goal of this document. And it'll be a guide that we can work from and also send to homeowners of historic properties. That these are sort of like a localized version of the National Preservation Briefs.
So it's a guideline for this CLG.
No, so the CLG would provide the funding to hire professional services to write this document.
They put a call out for grants,
Yeah.
submissions.
Yep.
Right.
It's a state grant. Yep. So in the past, the town has used it for holding Preservation Day, which we've agreed.
Doing the roundtables with all the other CLGs?
Yep, doing
or-
the hosting the roundtables, so that the town hosted the roundtable in the past year with Preservation Buffalo Niagara. And so this year we wanted to use or attempt to use that money to create this guideline document. Yep. Okay. Item number 4, 2024 Preservation Day planning. Kate and I met with Carrie Stiver last week, I believe on Thursday. I forget which day. Yeah, to discuss planning efforts for Preservation Day. We have initially agreed to hold Preservation Day on August 3rd. From 10 a.m. until ? Depending on programming.
Two or 4 end date, just hold that day open.
Yep.
We'll just take up your whole day.
So we've got a list of things we're working through as potential programming for the day. We have another meeting set up next week, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 weeks.
Did the invite go out?
Oh, yeah, she sends them out right away.
Hold on, I will look.
It is March 1st at 1 o'clock.
What time is it, Kate?
1 o'clock,
Yeah.
and it's a Google Meet. She sent out the invite.
She sent the invite.
She sent out the Google Meet invite.
She sent it out.
Yeah.
If you didn't get it, just let me know.
I completed it.
So basically, there's a to-do list, and that's the report on that. Mary Lou, hopefully you can attend on the 1st. Thank you.
Yes, I have it down.
Excellent. Anything else on that?
The CLG grant?
No. Preservation Day 24.
No.
Okay.
Brian, if I may, it's just because it's my second meeting. So the grant, this commission writes the grant then, and we provide that? Okay, so the grant is to hire a firm to actually develop the design standards?
Yep.
I got it. Okay, thank you. So a follow-up then, the administering of the grant then, is the town administer the grant?
Yeah, that'll be part of their in-kind services.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yep. Do you want to go back to item 1? Are we not there yet?
We're not there yet, because I want to make sure that I'm not sure why I included up to 40s. I think that's because that was the entire proposed district at the
That's what I'm
time.
thinking.
Okay.
But the house was circa 1920.
20,
I'm just
that's
looking to
right.
see if their map made sure that it showed the garage. So that if we shorten the period of significance to circa 1920, when it was originally built, because all those materials are there, that I'm not precluding any outbuildings. So just trying to locate. Do you have the material for 22 that was submitted by one of the residents? I think it had a map on there.
The original application.
Oh, wait, I think my map, actually, I think mine has a map. Let's look.
Good, yeah, I think there's a map in there.
Yeah, but it just didn't show houses.
It's not this one.
Yeah, it doesn't show the actual buildings. This is just subdivision. I'm just gonna look and see what I can find here.
Wow, that's great.
Wow,
That's great.
that's great. Without the garage. I don't see it there. Yeah, so, okay, let's leave it till 1940s, because that included the garage.
It could have been just off camera.
I don't know. Let me look at the picture again.
Right, so it would be
Here's-
on the behind
here's
into
a-
the back.
Here's a picture I took an hour ago.
Oh, it looks the same.
Yeah, no, I'd be happy.
So somebody gave these to me when the Sauer family, I guess, sold their house. They went and got them and they gave them to me because they know I've been working on this. So that's 22 Chateau right there.
Yep.
Is there a garage? Oh, you can't tell.
Any of these pictures, unfortunately, the rest are not of Chateau, but they're
Okay.
just of Snyder in general.
The area.
And I have a ton more, but these were the only ones that were open to this. So I do need them back, but you can.
Yeah, I think we want to,
I have them scanned. So
yeah,
I just downloaded that.
yes, please, because we'd like to,
Show everybody this?
yep, we'd like to add these to the public record, for sure. So,
Does she need them back?
yeah, she needs this, yeah. Yep.
That's not.
Jen, you want to take a look? I'll pass them back.
Oh, I got it, I saw it
Okay.
from here, yeah.
Oh, that's probably when I
Right.
did
Yeah.
Sanborns, okay. yeah.
Yep.
I'm like, where did I
we're
get this
done at 20.
information?
Yeah, I mean, garages wouldn't be typical of the 1920s.
No.
At that point, really.
See, there's
Yeah,
the garage.
it's behind,
Maybe
yeah.
it's behind there, not over there?
So it's like right behind the back property, or the back,
It's right here. Oh, it's this way.
yeah, it's right here.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. So it starts right after the house. So,
Oh, it
so
shows
that,
it?
yeah, that's the garage right there. Let me
Oh,
pull
because
back.
that's the driveway right there.
I see a lot of
Yeah.
1920 houses
Here.
sold.
Oops. Pulling out street view, sorry.
For some reason, it's showing Fruha. I don't know why it's doing this. Clearly says
Yeah, that doesn't help us.
back out here, go back down the street.
Yeah. Around the corner.
Pardon. She's looking on the map.
Now we're on the right street.
Yep, keep going.
Yes, oh, it's really close. Yeah.
Yeah, it starts right there.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's
Yeah,
just
because
out
it
of
has this-
that.
Look, there's a gate that.
Yeah.
There's
connects the house
something
back.
there in that part.
Okay, so maybe we want to leave,
Yeah, let's leave 40.
Okay.
I think that's appropriate. Because I must have gotten it off of Sanborn maps. Because I think 1940 is actually the latest Sanborn map I had, maybe, for Amherst. No, I have some from Buffalo from
Thank you.
1940. Okay.
thank you.
I want a picture like that for my neighbor.
Are you able to send this, your scanned image, to who? Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. If you want to take it,
At least 300 DPI? Yes. Thank you.
make sure you get that back. Thanks. Yep. Thank you.
So let's please leave it.
Okay.
1920. And if someone questions why 1940s, say we suspect that the garage was built after, based on photographic evidence.
Sure.
Was built afterwards, and through Sanborn mapping, we decided to include up until 1940.
You want me to write all that into the description?
You can if you want, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So specifically, I would just talk about the garage, an outbuilding of being the garage, going, the house was circa 1920, but we believe the buildings on the property went until about 1940, circa 1940.
Thank you. Okay. That'll close out new business. And we'll move on to old business. I left on Chateau Terrace Historic District only because it's one of the stated goals. We have no update right now. So I don't believe anyone has anything to add.
Should we take that off, because we don't want to confuse the public?
Right.
As
Right.
now, like, after the CLG grant submission, the next goal will be to do the design standards.
Yeah.
And then we'll go on to districting different neighborhoods.
Right.
Okay.
I just don't want to ask people to
Keep-
come every
Yeah.
month.
There's
and
not a-
That's not the work scope item that's before us.
Right. It's in the future, but it's on our goals, but yeah, there's nothing imminent.
Right.
Okay.
Do the homework to get the town
Yep.
able to handle a historic district.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you want to make a motion to remove it from
I'll
the?
make a motion to remove item 5 under old business, Chateau Terrace Historic District.
I'll second. All in favor? Okay, thank you.
That was our planned intention in the last meeting minutes, so.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Item 6, I left this on because the work isn't done yet. I was at Harlem Road School on Saturday, and the plaque wasn't installed. I assumed that we're just waiting for weather.
Yes. Yeah, waiting for weather. Facilities will be doing that install when the weather opens up, and they're waiting for proper temps, because they'll be sealing that to the building with a sealant.
Yep. Okay. And I do want some sort of decision on the Main Street entranceways. We're kind of just floating this one around without nailing down some sort of procedure. I don't. To recap, I went out with James last summer. That's me, and it didn't appear that there was a really great location to put this plaque. So either we agree to add more to all of the street furniture, because it doesn't really make sense to just designate one. If you're someone who's passing by, you might not understand why this one has a plaque on it and the other ones don't. None are more, stylistically, some are more significant than others, but they were all landmarked at the same time. I don't know. I don't know how to go forward with this one.
How, would it just be one more that would make more sense to that? Multiples would
So
make?
there's 7 sites,
7 sites.
and they're not really set up to accept installation of a plaque. It's all rusticated stone, so it's not like you can affix it without the danger of it being torn off or damaged in some way.
It seems like our conversation was, this is a location by location scenario, and then we talked about different, like posts or on the top of something, on the basis, but not on the basis, of like all these different scenarios. But I don't know that there's one that fits all.
There's not.
And we have 2 plaques for them so far, just one.
Just
Okay.
one.
Yep.
That's-
So either we should make a resolution to add, or we should.
Can it go on the gazebo that was just repaired?
We looked for a spot. There's not a great display spot for it.
What if a larger flat base was created to put it on it. Do you think we could get enough?
The problem is the construction of the stone. There are a couple brick ones. I think Burroughs. I forget which street. I don't know if you have all the pictures.
Like brick, kind of like on the
So that's all-
right-hand side.
That's all like either cut stone or
Right.
something.
Okay.
There's flatter sections that are just brick, but
Yeah, the ones like at Smallwood
Yeah.
would have that.
yep.
Have that flatter edges.
Well, I mean, Rick would probably accept it better.
Right.
What if we put the plaque that we have on the brick furniture, like investigate doing that, and then we maybe do a little redesign?
A different plaque. I
A
think that's what we
different- yeah.
talked about before,
Yeah.
because nothing really makes sense of
No.
trying to force what we have onto
Right.
these locations.
Can't you drill into brick?
Into the mortar.
Yeah.
These will go in the hardware will go into the mortar.
Can't you drill? I mean, nobody could tear that off.
So in these instances where I'm holding that up, the substrate is uneven. So it doesn't lay flat because it's rusticated stone, which means it's got like, peaks and valleys basically. Yeah. So you could easily grip it if someone wanted to. I'm just be afraid of it getting damaged if we installed it on like standoffs, because that is a solution. We could find a mortar pattern where we could do that, but it would scream for someone to try and rip it off, I think.
We could make the street furniture into a district and then put some posts up saying entering the street furniture district.
Exactly. I'm like, can't we just have it more
Just
generalized?
Those metal ones that we did on Main Street in the historic district. I don't know. DOT's put a ton of signs out there.
Well, yeah.
We'll just put one
I
more.
wanted to try and do a nicer job. Okay, I'll investigate the brick and see if that's actually feasible. It may not be totally visible. I think what we saw was the brick furniture was behind some landscaping, making it kind of difficult to see. But maybe there's an opportunity. Okay. All right. Okay. Item number 7. I believe we can close this, but I wanted to just make sure.
Did we close out last year's grant?
Yes.
Or 2 years ago's grant? Okay. So I'll make a motion to take number 7, update on CLG grant submission preservation day, off of the agenda.
And I'll second. All in favor? Approved, 6-0. All right. Item number 8. Education plan website and presentations. So I noticed in the minutes that I said I would work with James on the website. That has not happened yet. So I need to do that. So that's a matter of me just getting a meeting with James and updating the information. Because I looked and there's some old pictures on there and we need to update it.
Like. Well, I suppose I don't have any concrete changes except for no, just. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can do that in bullet form and have that a little bit expedited for sure. Yep.
Thank you. Okay. I don't have anything else. Does any other member have anything they'd like to add to the agenda?
I'm trying to reach our new contact at Preservation Buffalo Niagara. Still waiting to hear back from them.
Okay.
As was Carrie, when she tried contacting.
There's no, so far I can't get a number and I've emailed, so
Okay.
wait to mess right now, but we'll give them a chance to hopefully, they're interviewing and hiring and,
But the person you're trying to contact is Brendan?
yeah,
Okay.
Brendan Kennedy.
Yep.
At least I'm not alone.
No.
Okay.
But I asked how, I wanted to reach out to discuss our options and what would next steps be for the trainings that because I'm curious to know what they can offer us
Yes.
before we just keep randomly just hypothesizing ideas, like what can they offer us, and then see what we feel about that, and then start a conversation from there.
Okay. I think next agenda, I'm going to add a new business item just so we can keep track of the openness.
Question, but yeah.
Okay.
Jennifer,
maybe
can I
for
just,
clarification.
oh, sorry, go ahead.
How long is our membership good through? We
One,
paid-
1 year,
So we have from this entire year already paid for?
correct?
Yeah.
24. Okay.
So I made it clear to him, I believe we had one from 2023, and then the rest of this year, and
Yes.
we're looking forward to working together.
Yes. Are you, so just to clarify, I'm sorry I missed, are you having trouble getting a hold of Preservation Buffalo Niagara in general, or just
No.
that they don't have someone
Well,
at the
they're
post that
difficult,
needs to be?
but
Okay.
Specifically.
I have the executive director's contact info, so if it's getting to the point where you're just like begging for them, I can
Okay.
step in and help get you in contact with them at least.
Thank you, James. All right. So I'll add that item when we make the agenda for March, for March. Okay. Thank you. Yep. Okay. I believe we've reached the end of the meeting. I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks, everyone.